Director General, NAB, DG, Training and Research, Prosecutor General, NAB, Commandant, ambassadors, faculty, the proud parents of the graduating officers, ladies and gentlemen. सबसे पहले तो मैं डीजी नैब साहब का निहायत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि उन्होंने अपनी तकरीर में उर्दू में भी गुफ्तगू की, क्योंकि जब मैं बैठा हुआ था और तकरीब अंग्रेज़ी में चल रही थी तो मुझे ये एहसास और ख़याल ज़रूर था कि नैब या डीजी साहब तो जब मेरा एहतसाब करेंगे सो करेंगे, शाम से पहले मीडिया मेरा ज़रूर एहतसाब कर लेगा कि आपने सिर्फ अंग्रेज़ी में ही तकरीर की. So therefore, if you don't mind, I'll keep flipping and flopping from English to Urdu. I would, at the very offset, take this opportunity of, first of all, congratulating the graduating officers and indeed their parents. It is always a very proud moment for parents in special when they see their children attain a particular milestone in life. And indeed today, after selection in the NAB and completing this very comprehensive and vigorous training program, they will be entering into a new sphere of practical life. And as they enter this new sphere of practical life, on the one hand, I would like to congratulate them for having achieved, and having achieved through merit, a position in society. But at the same time, I don't envy you. I don't envy you because you're entering murky waters. Murky waters which perhaps you have not created yourselves. And that brings me to another point. When I was coming here, I was in two minds. I was in two minds as to what should I say. Should I stand up here and talk in the traditional terms that a chief guest is supposed to, and say all is hunky-dory, and that you will be entering a new career, and all is well, and as you pass your life and your career, corruption in Pakistan will vanish. लेकिन फिर मैंने ये सोचा कि ये मुनासिब नहीं होगा कि मैं आके एक रवायती बात आपसे करूं और उस रवायती बात पे इख्तिताम करके मैं चला जाऊं. ये दुरुस्त है कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर करप्शन है. ये भी दुरुस्त है कि करप्शन सबसे बड़ी लानत है. ये भी दुरुस्त है कि करप्शन को हमने ख़त्म करना है. लेकिन सवाल ये उठता है, द क्वेश्चन दैट अराइजेस इज दैट हाउ? If anybody turns around to me and says that the laws are there, the organization is there, the people are there, a new cadre of young Pakistanis is coming into being, we're injecting new blood into it, and therefore we are on the road to eliminating corruption. I think that would be living in a fool's paradise. Because until and unless we don't touch the very core, and I think that now Pakistan as a federation, Pakistan as a state, we as a society stand on the crossroads. The crossroads when all but one road leads to destruction. And in that it is imperative that we do some soul searching and we address issues at the core. Otherwise, we are in a cobweb, and we will continue to be in that cobweb. मैं ये समझता हूं कि जैसे मैंने आपसे पहले कहा कि मैं आपको एनवी नहीं करता, क्योंकि आप एक ऐसे माशरे के अंदर दाखिल होने जा रहे हैं जहां पर रूल ऑफ लॉ और इक्वालिटी बिफोर जस्टिस नहीं है। और क्योंकि यहां पे रूल ऑफ लॉ नहीं है, यहां पे इक्वालिटी बिफोर लॉ नहीं है, लिहाजा आपकी डीजी नैब की और दीगर लोगों की जितनी भी काविशें हों, वो एक हद तक तो कामयाब हो सकती हैं, लेकिन माशरे को मुकम्मल तौर पे साफ और पाक करने में वो कामयाब नहीं रहेंगी। Let me be a little more candid. Let me be a little more frank. And let me say that the pyramid of law enforcement and the pyramid of investigation, which rests on the police, the FIA, and the NAB, has over a period of time become tinted. And why has it become tinted? I go back to what I originally said. Because there is no rule of law. Because there is no equality before law. And that is why every action that they take is suspect. And when I say that, it is with great pain. It is with great anguish. It is as a very concerned citizen of Pakistan that I say that unfortunately in Pakistan we have a system of law which has 5 applicabilities. हमारा कानून का निज़ाम ऐसा है मेरे मुताबिक, और हो सकता है कि मैं गलत हूं, जिस पे 5 मुख्तलिफ कैटेगरीज उसकी एप्लीकेबिलिटी की हैं। और वो क्या हैं? one set of laws and rules is to be applied to those who are the ruling elite. That is the first. दूसरी है, one set of rules and laws which are to apply to the ruling elite if you are a civilian. The third is one set of rules and laws to be applied if you are a collaborator of the ruling elite. The fourth is one set of rules and laws to be applied if you are rich and if you are powerful. And the fifth set is the rules and laws that are to apply if you are an ordinary citizen of Pakistan. ये मेरे नजर में वो 5 ऐसे कैटेगरीज हैं जिनकी वजह से तमाम एक्शन सस्पेक्ट हो जाते हैं। और जब मैं ये बात करता हूं तो मैं आपके सामने तारीख के हवाले से बात कर रहा हूं। If we go back to the first category, that is, अगर आपका ताल्लुक रूलिंग एलीट से है तो आपके साथ क्या सलूक होगा? आपके साथ सलूक यह होगा कि आपके खिलाफ आर्टिकल 6 का मुकदमा दर्ज हो और आप कोर्ट में नहीं जाएंगे। ये पहली कैटेगरी है, ये तारीख है, ये मैंने बनाई नहीं है, ये आप भी देख रहे हैं, मैं भी देख रहा हूं। दूसरी कैटेगरी है, आप रूलिंग एलीट से हैं, यू बिलोंग टू द रूलिंग एलीट, बट यू आर अ सिविलियन। You have the example of Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, an elected prime minister, brought to court handcuffed, and here you have a person from the ruling elite who refuses to go before the majesty of the court. If these are not dualities, and I don't stop here, the examples, history is riddled with examples. क्या अभी क्वेटा के अंदर अकबर बुख्ती के मुकदमे के अंदर क्या शेरपा साहब जब सिविलियन था वो हर पेशी पे मौजूद होता था, लेकिन जनरल मुशर्रफ को अस्तस्ना थी। जब आप कानून की एप्लीकेशन के अंदर फर्क करेंगे, जब आप आइन के इतलाक के लिए फर्क करेंगे, उस वक्त आपके तमाम एक्शन सस्पेक्ट हो जाएंगे। लिहाजा अगर हमने करप्शन को इस मुल्क से खत्म करना है, अगर इस मुल्क ने तरक्की करनी है, और इंशाअल्लाह इस मुल्क ने तरक्की करनी है, तो ये बात लाजिम हो जाती है कि कानून हर एक के लिए बराबर हो, चाहे वो सिविल मिलिट्री ब्यूरोक्रेसी और एस्टेब्लिशमेंट हो, चाहे वो पाकिस्तान का एक गरीब और आम शहरी हो। जब मैं ये महसूस करूंगा कि मेरे लिए और सिविल मिलिट्री ब्यूरोक्रेसी के लिए एक ही कानून है, तो अगर डीजी साहब मुझे बुलाएंगे तो मुझे खौफ नहीं होगा। लेकिन अगर मुझे इस बात का इल्म होगा कि माशरे के अंदर ये 2 तबका, ये 2 या 3 या 5 तबकात मौजूद हैं, तो फिर मैं हर एक्शन को शक की निगाह से देखूंगा। जनाब अकाउंटेबिलिटी हो, अकाउंटेबिलिटी होनी चाहिए, उसके बगैर कोई चारा नहीं है। पाकिस्तान का हल अकाउंटेबिलिटी में है। पाकिस्तान की जड़ें खोखली करप्शन की वजह से हुई हैं, लेकिन अकाउंटेबिलिटी अक्रॉस द बोर्ड हो, अकाउंटेबिलिटी अक्रॉस द बोर्ड हो। कोई सेक्रेड काउज अकाउंटेबिलिटी के अंदर नहीं होनी चाहिए। अकाउंटेबिलिटी का तरीका यकसां हो। यह नहीं हो सकता, a duality in the form of accountability cannot take place. It cannot happen that because I belong to a service, therefore I will be tried under the act of my service. I will be tried by my own peers. If I belong to the judiciary, then I will be tried under Article 209. I will be tried by my own peers. But if I am an ordinary citizen of Pakistan, then there will be special courts for my trial. If others are to be tried by their peers, then I have the right also to be tried by my peers. Otherwise, let the Constitution and let the article which says that all are equal before law, let that rule. And until and unless we don't let that happen, we will be groping in the dark. You can say, and let me conclude because I'm not here to sermonize you. You can say that you're talking big. What have you done? What has your institution done? The Senate. Let me inform you that in the 1 year that I have taken over or been elected, we are now in the process of putting together an ethics committee of the Senate, whereby complaints, like in other parliaments across the world, would be looked into by the ethics committee. We had a debate on corruption in government offices. The matter was referred to our Standing Committee on Law and Justice, which came up with a number of recommendations. We have forwarded those recommendations to various institutions to which they were concerned. And we have also set up a bipartisan committee of all political parties in the Senate to oversee and keep a watch on the extent of implementation of those recommendations. We have also put on the website the attendance of members so that there is transparency, and we have also put the pays and allowances and the perks of all members on the website, our financial laws, our financial rules, the minutes of our various meetings, to ensure transparency. I have consumed enough time, but I thought it necessary to kindle the spark of question. You are the next generation which is going to lead Pakistan. You are the future generation of Pakistan. Pakistan's torch is going to go into your hands. And if you become subdued and sublime, like the system wants you to be, then we will continue in this rut that we are. But you have to question. You have to question why the law is not being implemented. You have to question why there is corruption. You have to question why the Constitution is not being implemented and followed. And moreover, you have to question why there is no equality before law. I wish you all the best of luck, and may Allah be with you. Thank you.